Hello everyone and welcome to this week's YouTube video. My name is Alfred Mugho and today I have my journal. And I feel compelled to write in it every now and then. It kind of matches the tides of my life, the highs and the lows. But every time I write in this journal, any journal I've written in my life, I always find some joy or some peace. I see journaling the same way I see YouTube. I look through my journal and I see stories. And in those stories I see myself evolving. I look through my writing and I remember how I felt, what I saw, the people around me, what was going through my head at the time, what I was struggling with, or what I was just ecstatic about, who I was in that moment, and how I wanted to feel. So you may be asking, Alfred, why are you talking about journaling right now? What does that have to do with anything? Where is this going? And the reason I'm talking about this is because I get a lot of questions. People ask me all the time, Alfred, why do you make YouTube videos? Why do you spend so much time? You know, you have a small channel. Why do you spend so much time making and planning these YouTube videos? Because sometimes it can take up to 8 hours a piece for a single video. If you're talking about creation all the way to video shooting and then editing. And my reasoning is threefold, actually. So number one, I thoroughly enjoy video editing. I just love the process, right? That's the most important thing in life, is loving the process of anything you do. That should always be something we strive for because it makes life easy. If you enjoy your work, then your work becomes like living. It's easier to balance all the different pillars of your life. So basically, I love creating a narrative. I love planning, I love editing, that whole process. It is purely a creative outlet for me, and I feel like everyone should have some sort of outlet, some sort of escapism for themselves as well. Now, the second reason, number two, is more strategic and logical, in that it allows me to have a brand online. My perspective is that as we go more and more digital in our lives, brand will become more and more of the currency the world trades on. It can become the Magnus differentiator, right? In that whether you're trying to get a new job or you're trying to start a business, it can be the thing that really sets you apart. I know in my case, starting this YouTube channel has had a huge impact on my connections and the relationships that I have, and it's provided me with a lot of opportunities, not only for the future, but in the present day, changing my life today. And there's some exciting things that I really wish I could talk about that are going to be happening this year, but a lot of that has stemmed from brand and stemmed from my opportunities of sharing my stories through LinkedIn and sharing my stories through YouTube and sharing them to the world and just putting my message out there, but also telling the world what I want. So brand has definitely been a major benefit of starting the channel. And finally, the last reason, and it's very similar to the first one, but has a key nuance in it. It is that I make videos, I make my YouTube videos for myself. I make them so that I can watch them. I can relive what I felt, I can relive my laughter, I can relive the good times with my sisters, the people in my life, I can relive my time in South Africa, I can live my time at UW, I can relive everything. Everything in this moment is captured. And that to me is powerful. You see, for me, YouTube has become my new diary. It's become my new journal. It's become my journal. It's become where I talk about the things that are relevant in my life, and I hope that they can resonate with other people as well. And the beautiful thing about YouTube and making videos or whatever outlet that you have, pictures, whatever it is that it is captured in stone. So one day, my kids can watch this video. They're probably watching right now, and that to me is an opportunity and a privilege that I am trying to maximize on. It does not mean that it is right for everyone, but for me that is a primary driver, and is something that is just so cool. Now, whether you disagree with that or not, that is completely up to your discretion. That is completely my perspective. But there's one key message, two key messages I want to leave with you today. The first is that to take advantage of what is truly and actually statistically, the best time to be alive in human history. There has never been a better time than now. The power of now. The time is now. Carpe diem. I urge you all to be true to yourself and to be self-aware. You know, if social media makes you sick, get off it. Why are you on it? If you've always wanted to start a clothing brand, start one. Just start. The most important thing is starting. If you want to start a YouTube channel, do that today. Upload a video, use your phone. All of my videos up until earlier this year were on my phone, my Google Pixel. I didn't even have an iPhone. iPhones have better video quality. So take the opportunity, take advantage of what is the best time in human history to be alive in all respects. The second point I want to talk about is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Give yourself some grace. And I've talked about this a million times. I know I've talked about this so many times, but give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself. You will never, ever, 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 ever be perfect. It is impossible. You can never do everything right. We can only try to be our very best and hope that we recover when we come up short, which is inevitable. Because mistakes happen, we lose ourselves sometimes. We are sad sometimes. We are unmotivated sometimes. It is part of human nature. We can never always be living in the highs of life. Life is a tide, it goes up and down, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And part of what is so wonderful about life is we are always living in the present. As much as we love to look back in our journals and our videos, we're truly, truly, truly only in the present. So sometimes that 2020 vision, looking back, as great as it is, as fun as it is, right? I gave you this whole spiel about me looking back on my YouTube videos and reliving the emotion and sometimes even crying over it because it brings about such powerful memories. We still have to take that all with a grain of salt. Just the way it is. It's the way life plays out. Because we can only control what we can control. We cannot control the future. So as we make our memories, as we take advantage of our lives, as we document in our lives in whatever way we do online today, I want you to think about how much you've accomplished, how far you've come, but be forgiving of yourself. Give yourself some grace. But at the same time, be excited about the future and take advantage of what is truly the absolute best time to be alive in human history. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember that every single day is a miracle.